It's the
Oh my god. Oh my god. Here I was like worried about multi-queuing, and then we got the buy. Successfully defeated buy. This is what we're jamming in Legacy. Nothing too crazy. The main cards that I'm playing that are like unique to this main deck are the one of Back to Basics and the one of Paradox Zone. And neither of those cards are like alien to the archetype, you just don't usually see them in the main deck. Paradox Zone shining in control mirrors, and I've actually liked it against Death and Taxes because they have so much spot removal. It's nice to have something so they can grind out a win. They're really good at like attacking to clear Jace, so they've got removal spells that can exile Jace. And the Uro is weak to Caracas Bounce, which they run. So game one, it's actually like kind of difficult, assuming they've got a decent draw. It can be like actually kind of difficult to grind out a win against them. Well, Paradox Zone's a way to do that. Difficult card to answer in Legacy right now. It's the main reason to run the Zone. You can sort of ad nauseam in Modern. The deck plays out differently now. Now it's playing like Quad Thassa's Oracle. And so it's trying to be like you Angel's Grace, Ad Naz, deck yourself, just like and then just like have the, or instead of using Ad Naz, you would use the 1 mana, name a card and reveal. So it plays out differently. It plays out differently than it used to. Yeah, spoils the vault. It can win faster, but it's just like not as consistent. If I can, I'd like to fetch basics. I might not have that luxury. Opponent didn't play a threat on turn 1, so it's not like we need to play the Ice Fang on 2. We could have also let out Flooded Strand. And that would have given us a chance to play Ice Fang on 2 if we felt like we needed it. Looks like we're getting dazed here. You will hard cast. Sure. Not a crazy card to force negation. Pitching Ice Fang. Not a crazy card to let resolve either. We're not playing in an open decklist tournament, no. Either Spell Bomb. Okay, so that should tell us that the opponent is playing with Urza Saga in their deck. Some relevant information. Might even be Jeskai. Though Jeskai, a lot of them have been moving off of Wasteland. I mean, it's just like straight blue-red. There's a Saga. It means that dress downs are going to stay in. Post-board. Force pitch days, sure. So if we'd slammed Teferi there, he would have eaten a daze. Nothing. Love that. So Uro is a better card to resolve. Or, I mean, a better card to get countered. But Teferi is a better card to resolve. Not sure which one I'm supposed to play here. Let's go ahead and play the Uro now. If I leave the Tropical up, then I have a really good chance of also playing the Ice Fang. This is pretty decent. If I left the Tundra up, I could have pondered here. Would have had a better chance of playing the Uro next turn. I think I'm fine even if I don't play the Uro next turn though. I can just like ponder, play Teferi. Oh, just a cost to play in the deck, lose round 1. You definitely want to have access to all of your colors with basics. Yeah, still no threats from the opponent. What all do I want to cut? These are also cards that I bring in sometimes. Usually I bring out Paradox Zone if the tempo decks. It's got the Force Negations as well. So what we have here would be totally fine to bring in. Just trying to keep it clear. Like, this is what I've added, this is what I've cut so far, and these are other cards that you can consider. I think I like 1 Back to Basics, 1 Narset. I think I like those numbers. Usually I bring in like a Flusterstorm. Maybe I'll cut like a Jace. Could shape Force of Will. How's this deck been faring against Delver? Very well. Very well. That's like what the reason we play Bant Control, I think. Is that your blue-red tempo matchup's pretty good. You play a lot of basics and a lot of spot removal. And then Uro is good against them. What they're about, what they're doing. They're trying to like tempo you out, and you're like, alright, gain 3 life, draw a card. Attack you, gain 3 life, draw a card. Pretty good thing to be doing against a Lightning Bolt deck. The opponent's name sounds familiar because they copied it from a poker player. I think they use the same name on Twitter too. Yeah, Endurance is also quite good against Delver. You're not wrong there.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, fucking whatever, I think it's about 50 months. You believe they're a regular here? I think they're a regular in a lot of places. I think it'd be Ice Fang. It could be their name, yes. In which case I would be mistaken and owe them an apology. But it seems unlikely. Doesn't somebody else use Phil Ivey on Moto? I think it's a meme. So you claim, Banagaboosh. So you claim.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Zyphin. It's the Sobleys for 6 months. Maybe after I'm done with this legacy thing. Sam's a good player. Is he better at Magic than Phil Hellmuth is at poker? It's a 3-round qualifier at Nancy Fane. It's a Pastimes Origin event. Maybe he's multi-queuing. Got a long upkeep pause here. Oh man, how is water so good? Just unreasonably good. Yeah, I think I just played the Stone-Covered Forest. I think I want the Vista to go give me an island. And the Flooded Strand to give me, Yeah, we can chill and brainstorm. The benefit to brainstorming early is that it might help me find a dress down for the Urza Saga token for the Urza Saga tokens, or it might find me Sylvan Library to play sooner rather than later. Usually it's better to get that card rolling sooner. Gen Con tourney? Well, technically an Origins tourney, but it plays the same way as the Gen Con tournaments do. The Gen Con's been over. That was like last week or 2 weeks ago or something. How brutal would a stifle on this fetch be? You just like nuke the whole saga. So this is probably gonna go get the Retrofitter Foundry, because that card's pretty good at juicing up construct tokens. I do not think it is ever correct to go to 0 forces, Martinez. Maybe a quad cavern, quad vial deck. Maybe not even then. Awesome. I don't think they're still on Stifle, but I'm gonna fetch now anyway. So Brainstorm's probably gonna put back the land that they bounced to their hand. Cute little Daze interaction. Nice. So now we have the mana to bring Uro back, but we don't have the fifth card in the graveyard for Uro to exile. We could play the swords. Sword something. I don't want to fire off swords willy-nilly, though. Who knows if we'll even have a graveyard at the end of turn. Modern League? It wasn't a league. And we went 1 and 2. Had a rough matchup against elementals and kind of poor draws against our control opponent. If they force will the swords, then they're not going to have a force will for the arrow.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Shana, thanks for gifting a sub to Gruk the Muck. Congrats, Gruk. Yeah, I think the last standard cards to make it into Legacy were the Archlich and Expressive Iteration. Expressive is not a mid card, right? Wow, they hit swords off my deck. How lucky. Love that that's resolving. That's just a extremely good turn of events for me. I think we have force here. They're probably going to win the counter battle, but I think it's still correct to force. Tide coming in hot. Should I just cast this now? I kind of like it. I'm gonna hold on to this Vista in case you draw Brainstorm. I'll put it back. Doomslay's playing Consider. Okay. Like as a one-of for like some piles or something. So we could attack with the row. Draw a card. Fetch, bring it back. That might be bad. Well, that's pretty insane. So top card of our library is Endurance. I think I just pass here. think this is okay. They can't cast the Endurance. So I'd rather they hit Endurance than, like, shuffle and give them a chance of finding, like, swords or expressive, or not expressive, but, prismatic ending for the Uro. And then the uptick on Teferi is going to let me prismatic ending the Ragavan here.
Oh shit, what up?
What up? Hey, Frylock. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 32 months. Oh yeah, for sure, Frylock. My win rate with that deck is still absurd. 2 5-0s, a 3-2, and a 4-1, and now a 1-2. Cool. Ooh, a match has started. Oh shit, we're facing Show and Tell. I believe I played this person yesterday. What time does the Legacy event start? Oh, it started. We were just killing time in between rounds. This is the 3rd round. We're 2-0, but one of those rounds was a bye. Fucking Boros Reckoner. I remember that fucking card. Yeah, so I believe the opponent's on Show and Tell. I believe they have a good matchup against me. Though it gets a little bit better for us post-board. We're gonna have some hate cards. But I think the odds of us winning game 1 are really low. Like maybe 20% or something. Blue-white Delver with Geyser Rune Changes Pike. Yeah. I think it was a little bit better just playing Rune Changes Pike, the 18-land version. I think that was the best version of Delver. But it took a little bit to catch on because it was less intuitive. I'm only gonna fetch a basic for this, but because I'm pretty sure I know what my opponent's on, and they don't have any non-basic land heat in the main deck. I'm just gonna run the Tundra out. Was I the person to put Elishnorn in pod? I wasn't the first person to put Elishnorn in pod. But I got to win an open. When a lot of players had taken Elishnorn out, even though Elishnorn was like really, really good in the mirror. Well. So basically what we need is the Sylvan Library to find me Karakas, and then I'll be okay. And if Sylvan Library doesn't find me Karakas, then I'm not going to be okay. We could also find, like, Teferi bounce or a Jace bounce, but that seems hard with what we put back. One Karakas, please. Oh my god. How am I just like the luckiest there ever was? Just the fucking luckiest. Looks like they don't have sneak attack here. Another good sign. So we're basically just trying to keep them from drawing sneak attack here, is the plan. Because show and tell doesn't beat me, but sneak attack does. Dang. Being able to play this Narset would be nice. Deny them some outs. I'm not sure if I want surgical or not. Suppose. Winning game 1 here is pretty big, yeah. Why doesn't Crocus answer Sneak? It depends on how much red mana they have available. So if they activate Sneak Attack and put an Emrakul into play. At that point I was fine. Because I had enough permanents to sack to Emrakul, right? I can flash in the Ice Fang Quaddle, sack all my lands, my Jace or whatever, block, untap, kill them. But, yeah, so they sneak in Emrakul, you bounce it with Karakas, and then they activate and sneak it in again, and now your Karakas is tapped. So if they have enough red mana, they can beat a Karakas for sure. They just need 2. If they need to get a hit in with Grizzlebrand, then Karakas is still good against Sneak. Or if they only have 1 red mana. Four swords is a little bit more than I want. Let's bring some Force Figures in. I want to play some number of swords, though. Like 2. Mostly for sideboard options from the Sneak Attack player. Mostly for Magus of the Moon and Ragavan. This is a player that has sideboarded Ragavan before. And it's mostly that the other options that I'm not boarding in are like not very good there. Like everything that's still in my sideboard. Maybe Dress Down slightly better in some situations. The cool thing about Dress Down being that you can cycle it or pitch it as it's a blue card. Well, look what the cat dragged in. That's a bummer. Anytime Ragavan hits a playable card, you're just like, oh man. By showing in Containment Priest? Well, it depends. I literally beat this opponent yesterday by showing in a Containment Priest, because they showed in Sneak Attack, because they wanted to activate it. But if they show in a creature, then you have a Containment Priest and they have a creature. So I'd love to be slamming the Sylvan Library. I think I need to hold up the Ice Fang. I also get to hold up Flusterstorm, which is nice. Another Brainstorm. Oh boy. So I got insanely lucky to win game 1 here, and I got insanely lucky to beat this opponent yesterday. So, I feel like they're owed. I feel like they're due. Them hitting runner Brainstorms. Kind of justice.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, our one last chance, thanks for the 40 months. Appreciate you. Glad you joined the tunes, Lord Sorrow. So I want a Meddling Mage Show and Tell. I was gonna play the Sylvan Library. Maybe it should be fetching to play it. Fetch Tundra, cast Sylvan Library. The issue with playing the Forest is that even if I draw a blue duel next turn, I won't be able to play the Meddling Mage with Flusterstorm backup. So it just like doesn't work with my draw very well. That's the issue with this basic Forest here. One cool thing about resolving the Sylvan Library is that the Ragavan becomes less obnoxious. I get to kind of control what's on top of my library. Not for this hit, but, you know, for future ones. I really feel like I should be playing the Meddling Mage, but I'm just going to pass the turn. Multiple libraries gives you 2 triggers. It can be useful if you have like more than 8 life you want to spend on drawing cards. Or you can resolve 1 library trigger and then crack a fetch and then resolve the other library trigger. There's diminishing returns because you only have so much life, right? I wonder if the Meddling Mage should name Show and Tell or Sneak Attack. Flusterstorm can target Show and Tell, it can't really target Sneak Attack. With Sneak Attack, maybe get hit by Force of Vigor. This is a little weird. Potentially bad. But I think those extra red sources are scary. Having a pile of extra mana also makes the Flusterstorm bad. By Meddling Mage, I'm not Meddling Maging Ragavan. I have other answers to Ragavan in the deck. I either want to name Show and Tell or Sneak Attack with Meddling Mage. Well, I can certainly pay for a Flusterstorm. I'm gonna go ahead and ponder here. I'm gonna shuffle this. I really don't want to give them the Sylvan Library. I don't want to give them any of that, right? Yeah, Hydrolis would be a good one. Nice. Just thinking here for a sec. We could down tick to Fairy and bring back Uro if we wanted to. And then pass with Force of Will up. The other line is to just like run out Meddling Mage, right? Yeah, both lines are scary, I think. You don't want to target the token, because they can, like, respond by cracking, and then I wouldn't get to draw a card. I would not name Ragavan with Meddling Mage. I would name Show and Tell or Sneak Attack. Still! The cards that win the game. If I played the Meddling Mage, I would also not... Oh, nice. Force of Will is such a good draw. I would also not trade it for Ragavan, because the whole point of the Meddling Mage is to prevent the cards that win the game. Unless the Ragavan's literally attacking for lethal, I'm not going to trade a Meddling Mage for it. The Ragavan is not going to win the game by itself. The opponent needs to resolve a Show and Tell or a Sneak Attack type card here. Yeah, I'm gonna Force Will that one. Yeah, it looks like they had a really weird draw, all these colorless lands. Nice. So show and tell isn't very scary, but it is a way that they could get sneak attack in through. Like if I meddling mage sneak attack, but they just bring 2 sneaks and didn't play show and tell. So like maybe they have a 3rd sneak. I'm also worried about show and tell omniscience. I think it's like slightly scarier here. Nice. Apologies to 2+2 is 5. Hopefully they get the Q some other way. There's gonna be a whole nother week of qualifiers. Gonna be a whole nother week of qualifiers.